summer in my adult life. Every summer, there she is. Lotion, oily, oily.
Come on, man, come on. What?
This magic moment.
Oh my gosh.
Sneaky, sneaky that little one was.
Oh, it's my favorite movie.
Forever. Summer is flying by, believe it or not, and most area students will be starting back to school in less than 6 weeks. Yeah, get ready, parents.
Yes, and unfortunately, many students begin the new school year academically behind where they were the previous year due to a little phenomenon known as the summer slide. Carrie Little from Family and Children's Services is here not to just watch Sandlot with us, but to talk about how parents and kids can still make the second half of summer count.
So the summer slide.
Sounds
like a good time.
It can be, but it's probably not the best thing that you want for your child.
So this is a real thing. What is summer slide?
Studies show that kids lose the learning that they gained over the school year. Approximately 1 to 2 months of learning can just like slip out of their brains over the summer when you're kind of lazy and just sitting in front of the TV. Have you seen that with your kids?
I've seen it. And reading, when they don't have to read, sometimes they want to read, but they don't.
Lots of kids like to read, but most kids don't like to read.
Sure.
Which is why there's summer reading lists and things like that to keep them up with those things. Teachers sometimes will do a review at the beginning of the year, but lots of times teachers don't do that anymore. They just keep up with the curriculum. And so at the beginning of the year, your child is already going to be stressed out because they feel behind, because they've lost
Is
that
it too
stuff.
late? I mean, is there something we can do to stop the summer slide now?
There are a few things that you can do. You can have clear goals. You can be creative with what you're going to do. So with the goals, you're going to say to your child, you know, we don't want to be super harsh about it, but we are going to do some math maybe every day. Let's go to the grocery store and be creative about it. Help me with the checkout, those kinds of things. If you don't come home with a reading list, maybe your goal can be, this is our reading list, this is what we're going to do this summer. And maybe perhaps if you haven't read the book that your child is reading, you can read it with them and then have discussions. You can have them interview people like firemen and policemen about their jobs. If you go to museums, you can have them write a little paragraph or paper about it, those kinds of things. Be creative about it, but have those set goals and talk about those goals with your kids.
And there's also a lot of like summer camps. I know that would help somebody. Your kids, had your kids go to summer camp?
Yeah, they're going on Monday to summer camp. One of my favorite things, do you remember when Steve Sandell, our photographer and editor, he had his son write a book report. And like any book you want. And then he would have him write a report, and then he'd sort of grade it at the end of the week.
That's
but it
great.
made it fun.
That's great. That's exactly what we're talking about. Have a goal, create that goal to be creative and fun, and then do it with your child and have fun with it.
Stop the summer slide. Thank you, Carrie
Thank
Little.
you, Carrie.
Family and Children's Services also offers classes on parenting, conflict management, relationships. You can find out more or register for classes at fcsok.org.